There we go. Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to another stream on Nagce Valley. Currently we're just working away here on field number 1. And I'm just helping Mitch out here. He's currently just working the harvester there. And we're unloading him at the moment. And let's see how that works. It's a little dark. Don't know why it's so dark. It should be a bit lighter than that. But I'll have to figure out a better way to light this. Anyways, that's funny because I realized what happened was that my program logged me out, so I was so confused. I was like, "What's going on here? Like, how come certain things aren't working?" It's because I was logged out, and I was trying to figure out what's going on here. So, Beavis, how's it going? Spud, how you doing? Also, I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and just pop over here real quick. There we go. Banhammer at the ready. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get that lighting a bit better. That's too bright for this webcam for some reason. But if I turn it off, it's too dark. Go figure. Jake, or Jakes, how's it going today, man? Let's get rid of this little bit of sunflower over here. Terrific. Good to know, Spud. Good to know. I don't know if we're selling this right away or just keeping it, but let me grab my coffee here before it gets too cold. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a lovely Saturday morning. Today's supposed to be kind of a random day in terms of weather, that's for sure. You're pretty awesome. Thanks, you're pretty awesome too, Jake. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. Let me know the audios, how do they sound? Are they good? Too loud, too quiet? Can you hear the engines? Can you not hear the engines? What's the deal with that? What's up, William Fry? Not too much, man. Just mess around with the server. Been playing a lot on Cloud County Line, actually. Really enjoying that map. Having a good time there. Guess I could use GPS too to keep me in a straight line, but in the UK it's 3. Okay, well, good afternoon then. And Mitch, how? Yeah, 18. Actually, might be able to fill this up. Mr. Crafter, how's it going? Hope you are doing well, sir. Perfect. When we can download this map, I think it is going through some more testing. I don't know when specifically. It should be a week or two, I think. Maybe a bit more. I don't know. When it's done. Yeah, pretty much, exactly. I don't know the exact date, but when it's done is a good answer for that. That's for sure. So, I'm just... we're just testing it for Bob on the server right now. So far, we haven't run into any glaring issues. I don't know if he's got the issues fixed with the bunkers yet, but I can show you the bunkers in a moment here, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Long enough trailer. It's only one. It's the BSM one. That's why it looks so long. That looks weird. I don't know why he did it like that. I guess because it looks a bit odd when it's this full with sunflowers, at least. But this is a long enough trailer indeed. How you doing today, Black Fox? Hope you're doing well. He has to compensate for something else, Mike. Yeah, the size of this truck. Look at this. Jeez, it's a teensy-wincy truck. 100%. Morin Judson, how's it going, buddy? Let's go ahead and drop this off. I don't know if we have storage left or we can just sell it. But we'll just see if we can store it first. Where are we here? Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and drop this off and we'll go from there. Do you have a download link? No, it's still a private map. No, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, I have no idea. That's just a random guess, but like Beavis said, it'll be ready when it's ready, basically, so. Alright, let's drop this off over here with our fancy-dancy new setup over here with the newest edition of this map, the drive-through section. It's available when it's done, and I'm sure you'll find out. Lucas, indeed. Sheesh. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Oop, apparently we have a little bit of a traffic jam here. There we go. There we go. I've not seen that trailer. Wow, it's long. Yeah, it's usually yellow. You can change the color of this one. That's why it looks bizarre. Oh, apparently someone else is signing in. I don't know who though. I could find out easily enough. CK Mobster's online. Nice. Hope he's doing well. Yeah, it's from the Mod Hub, Mike. Need an airport just to park it. Yeah, pretty much. Let's say hello here. Da-da. Finish up unloading here. I'm doing okay. I'm going to go fishing here later because this weekend is free fishing in my state. Nice. Sweet. Today's bass season opener, basically, so I will definitely try to get out today. Free fishing is good fishing. Any fishing is good fishing, really. In the UK, they actually pay for a lot of their fishing, just because of the way it's set up over there. Alright. Let's get out of the way here. Oh, I like that trailer in that color. Is that the new one? That looks nice. So this is the fixed version, I believe. Ooh, they did a great job on that. Look at that. They added some little tweaks. This one is from Maru.net, I believe. And he's the one who tweaked this a little bit. Or somebody from Maru.net tweaked this trailer and released it. So, one second here. Giving ATS run with that trailer, the long trailer DLC. Yeah, really, eh? Also, I have a quick question. Do you know the MH contracting mod from 15? This is for Beavis and Mike. Do you know if it ever came over to 17 at all? Do you know what I'm talking about? One that would stop you from having to use Courseplay? I went fishing the other day. No luck, though. I went fishing... When did I go fishing last? Last weekend? My sister was in town, so I didn't do much fishing. But I was able to check out some fishing last weekend, so... It was pretty darn cool. One second, I drop down the other channel here, and... And I need this too. Streaming, by the way, FYI.
Yeah. Okay.
Liz, I have a quick question. Can I borrow that set of trailers for a moment?
Yeah.
I just want to test something real quick, that's all.
Do you want the truck as well?
Nope, just detach your truck and just drive away a little bit. I just want to test something real quick.
Okay.
I know which one you're talking about, but it didn't make it to 17. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Because that version of the truck, or that version of the trailers, should be able to use the dual axle ones. Because that is not the same one we had before. That is an updated version that should allow dual axles. So let's give this a go here. There we go. And it does indeed take dual axle trucks now. Excellent. Yeah, this is the one that came from Maru.net. Because remember, this trailer didn't work with a dual axle truck, or now this one does. This is the updated version that you can use with a dual axle if you wish, which is why we switched it out. And this one is a bit heavier when it's fully loaded as well, and it's not nearly as big as the one I had before that was tweaked. There you go, Liz. That's all I wanted to do with it. Just wanted to double check that.
No worries.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's go over here. Look this up. Yeah, this is the BSM one. I'm a little sad that it didn't make it. I kind of like that mod. It was nice to have. I always wondered if it worked on the server, and I'm pretty sure it didn't. Oh, Mitch is going in the right direction. Excellent. Cool. But there is another version of the map coming out soon. Hey, Bob, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah. I just meant on Discord. In the newest version of the map, did you get a chance to fix the bunkers or at all?
Yeah, there'll be new VGA bunkers, a new... hold on, let me kill the stream.
Sure. I'm coming, Mitch. I should be there in a second.
Right. Sorry, I was watching the stream and it's causing... I was getting confusing hearing you in two places, but... Yeah, I fixed the different VGA bunkers, a new slurry pit, and it'll have a snow mask in for seasons.
Okay, so you're working on that one too. Cool. I recall that it did not hook to deals. Yeah, so Mike, originally that one didn't hook to a dual axle setup, but that version of it is a tweaked version of it. That does work, obviously. So.
Okay, thank you. I'm at the far corner south.
Well, in my state, you do need
Southwest.
a license for fishing, but this weekend you don't. Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, normally in my Judson, normally in my province, you need a license all the time, except for like specific days where you don't need a license. When they have like fishing day or something like that. So, Bob, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. Cool. So that'll be interesting to see the newest versions of that. Do you have the updated version? Do you have one without the season stuff inside, or does it matter? So if you don't have the seasons mod installed, it won't do anything with the seasons sort of thing? Is that how it's supposed to work? Like, let's say I didn't want to use the seasons mod at all. That's what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah, on my single player, it's in the folder, but I disabled it in the mods folder. It's not doing anything.
Okay, cool. Honestly, I haven't tested it out yet much. Although people have said it's interesting.
Sorry, guys.
Robin's racing.
So, anyways, let's get back to getting this done. So that trailer is an updated version. Wheels, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Yeah, originally, I don't know if we still have 2 versions of that trailer. I think I took that one off. Let's see. So this is the one, Semi-Tipper 70,006. That's what it is in the store, at least. Seasons work same as Soyamot. That's what I figured, Mike.
Okay, start going forward list.
And let's see here.
No worries.
These are the Massey Ferguson stuff, and here it is, the MBJ updated version of it. That's the ones we have now.
Another combine?
Semi? Have you used the winch mod? If so, can you connect it to vehicles as well? I've not used the winch mod. I don't see a use for it really. I just reset things if they're stuck.
Any preference?
To a semi?
A harvester.
No harvester? No. Whatever you think is. I would go for the smallest one personally. Just for the looks of it. I'm messing with you, man. Just whatever you like.
I know that.
You're just like, the smallest one? What is he talking about? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm doing well, Bob. Hope everybody's doing well as well. So, this is one of the big fields, the big sunflower seeded fields we did a while ago, actually. So, this is the one we did there. Don't know why. If I can adjust this so it's not nearly as dark. Just trying to find the right combination. I could open the blinds, I suppose. That might do it. I don't know, though. We'll find out here. But one of the big additions, so this is the problem I was talking about before. So, like, this is the problem we have with the bunkers right now. And oh, wow, look how much better that looks now. That's crazy. So, if I only had, like, a reflector right there, that'd probably be perfect. Anyways, this is the problem that we have with the bunkers right now, and they look kind of bizarre like this. And the newest version of this, it's actually fixed. So that's what I was asking Bob about before, whether or not that had actually been fixed or not. And it has, which is excellent. So, and let's just double check over here to see if we have any substrate here.
Harvester and Drapers at the store.
Can you see the map? Sure. This is what the map looks like right now. Some square fields, some not square fields. Welcome back, sir. But that's what it looks like so far. Let's see, do we have any substrate here? Oh, like 90,000. Do any fields need to be fertilized at all?
No, we were all blue, pretty much.
Excellent. I just noting the fact that we had quite a bit of substrate.
Quite a bit of everything.
Yeah. Hey, Hundreds, thanks. You're gonna do something when CNC comes out? We'll see. We shall see. This holds 100,000 liters. I don't know if you can. This is not really meant for transporting like this, but I don't know if you can even do it like this, but we're going to figure out if this is even a thing. Let's
I
see.
do know that we need a lot of wheat and barley because they were empty.
Particularly the weight.
Okay.
I'm just saying that wait.
Alright, let's see. Can you unload like this? That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. It's a good map. Bob's done a great job on it so far, so let's just unload. Can we unload here? No, eh? Stop overloading. No, it appears we cannot. I didn't think you'd be able to, 'cause it's not really a transporting thing. This is just a slurry tank. Okay. Iain may retire by the time CZ comes out. Shots fired. Bang, bang. Yeah, well, well, I'm not holding my breath. I'm just going to see what happens. And then if anything does happen, great. If anything does happen, well, I wouldn't be surprised either. So that's how I'm going for, at least. There we go. We're going to leave that there for the time being. I thought I'd be able to. Yeah, YouTube may not be around by then, in 2025. You never know, exactly. Hey, Iain, Peter here. How's it going? Pretty good, man. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a little while now, so I hope everything is going well for you on your end. Let's check out this to see how the fuel is doing. Doing well. Output, we got full biofuel. There's a sell point for the biofuel, isn't there?
At the shop, or at the store, I'm sorry. Right next to the fuel pumps, you'll see a pipe sticking up.
You can also sell it at the farm, at the gas pump at the farm.
Okay, so there's one at the shop and there's one at the main farm. Okay. This is for sell points I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Try to do that. Gotta love how this pipe connects, eh? Look at this. That's hilarious. I don't know what happens if I drive forward here, how that's going to adjust. There we go. That looks better. It looks funny, but it looks better at least. So this is filling up with fuel right here. And once it's full, we're going to go ahead and try and sell it, because I've never sold... I don't think I've ever sold fuel before. We're making quite a bit of it. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, but still following you. Ah, cool. Yeah, I see your comments every now and then. How's your channel going? Anyways, I hope it's going well, sir. Alright, let's come over here. So again, if you're wondering where this truck came from, this is the Coat Universal truck. There we go. And the sell point over by the pumps, they said. So let's go. Is it this right here? Or that over there? I guess it's this. Is that a refill point? That is a refill point. It's not by the wood cell point, that's the actual refill point though, eh?
You see the black fuel tank there to your left of it, to the east, would has a pipe sticking up out of a silver thing. That's where you back up to.
Alright, let's check that out. No. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. It's like the fuel tank's right there, and you can buy fuel there, or you can sell right beside it. Okay, gotcha. I feel like you should put a sign there or something, Bob.
Okay.
Say sell fuel here, so people see that.
Yeah, that'd be easy to do. Good idea.
Because they'll know about picking up fuel from that fuel tank, but maybe not to sell fuel right beside it. Dynamic hose. Yeah, pretty much, eh? So there you go. That's how you sell fuel. That looks terrible. Looks like water, actually. And we're making some money. I wonder how the fuel registers in the map itself, whether it's like a sold fuel or something like that.
Yeah, I think it shows a sell point.
Are you talking about on the map? Or
No, like, you know in the financials where it says like what, like sold bale, sold wood, stuff like that. I was just wondering how much or what the fuel counted as. Probably under other, if I had to guess, really.
I think it goes under harvest income, I believe.
Okay. Yep, my channel's going well. Excellent. Very proud of that. Thanks. Excellent. What's needed? Could help with harvesting, but need another combine. And can I get a header with?
Somebody using the sunflower header.
Yes.
I'll get it for CK. 1 sec.
Roger that.
Where's the big Capello? There we go. We're gonna go help out Mitch again. That's Deepwater Horizon way to deal with it. Yeah, I actually watched that not too long ago. I hope you're not too full, Mitch. I totally neglected you there for a second.
Oh no, I ran over and emptied. No problem.
Okay, I was just trying trying to sell the fuel to see what it's like.
Certainly. Make pretty good money off of it.
Yeah, it seems to be good. Is there some kind of mods folder? There is. Most games have mods folder, making Power Bob work hard a little bit. I like to add little tweaks like that.
Yeah, I want to say it's like a little over $100,000 for tank load.
Really?
I believe so.
Whoa. Do I play the scenes mod? No.
I'll be right back.
Roger
That
that.
sounds a bit much.
Is it? I was thinking. I thought it was.
No,
Maybe
it
I'm
might be.
wrong.
You might be right, but I have to take a look at that.
Yeah, that would be curious to see. You'd have to test it like, I don't know, you'd have to test that kind of like without selling anything else just to see. Alright.
Yeah, I've got to go through the whole map and see if some of the prices you get for stuff makes sense.
Minus compost.
I think that must have been Alex planting
You
wheat.
just want that black gold, don't you?
Hey, it does go down. I know I did 2 trailer loads and it dropped tremendously.
Okay,
I keep forgetting about that as soon as you start doing it.
let's grab this. This is what I meant to
think
do.
when I did 2 loads. I think it dropped down by almost probably a couple grand.
Just gonna sell this real quick because this is what I meant to do last time. I was gonna say, Mike doesn't like. I'm like, go for it.
So how do you get biofuel again?
You make it with compost, I believe, and biodigestate. All right, here we go. Let's just sell this log
And how do you get digestate?
from the VGA.
It's a byproduct.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And let's see if we can't grab the other one real quick here. This is from the other day. I just left this and no one's cleaned it up yet, which is fine because it's my mess. So I should be the one that cleans it up anyways. Alright, let's grab this other log here. It's only just 2 logs, so. Just took down a couple trees last time, so let's go like that. Lift that up a little bit. There we go. And close. These are still my favorite log forks, basically, because they have the 2 prongs on them. Makes such a huge difference. This would have been nice to have in a couple other times. All right, take this over here, and then our truck's ready right there, and then we'll hop into the truck real quick because Mitch is at almost at 100% again. Okay. There we go. Welcome back. I'm coming to you now, Mitch. Sorry for the delay.
You alright?
I was cleaning up a mess that I made a couple weeks ago. The 2 trees that I cut down and was testing stuff out.
Oh, I fixed that too. There's only 1 tree there now.
Oh, okay, cool. Was it all of them or just the one that was like that?
Well, it's not all of them. There may be more than one. That's the only one I found so far.
Okay. It's not the end of the world, though. It's not game breaking. Is the map hard worker friendly or must yeah?
Now, it does seem a little strange though when you do it, and it's like, I just got that tree down.
Yeah, exactly. Would you guys say this map is hired worker friendly? In general, I mean.
As long as you do headlands around the fields, the hired worker does great. If you don't, they do cross into other fields because of the odd shapes.
You have to do headlands.
There you go. You have to do headlands at the very least then.
So it's hired worker friendly as long as you're kind of setting the hired worker up to succeed. You can't just turn them loose.
You can't just turn them loose?
Well, you can, but you have to do the headlands to kind of set the field up for them before they, you let it out.
Gotcha. I was trying to cue up somebody for a song there. That's an old 80s song, so some of you guys might know that one. Not know that one. Louis might, though.
You saying I'm old?
No, I'm saying you like music.
I do.
There you go. All right, so
I say Louis old.
what's that? Sorry,
I would have said Louis old.
you would say it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he's that old.
I got 3 years on Alex.
He does.
That means Alex is really old then. Jeez.
Not as old as Louis though.
No. I think I'm the oldest one here though. So.
By heart, maybe.
Doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
Myself, I'm 44.
Turn me. There you go, Beavis.
I think.
Oh, ancient.
You think?
I don't keep track of my age.
Yeah, I'm like 53 or 54. I can never remember which.
There's a certain point where you get to a certain age where it just doesn't matter anymore.
That's right.
And you're just asking yourself, why are we celebrating this number again? Let's just have a
Yeah,
party and
one
have fun.
days- Yeah, just the days just run into each other and you don't worry about it.
Oh, they sure do.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm not the oldest one here then.
Oh, he's gonna start in the south side. Okay, cool. Oh, we are having dinner. See you guys later. All right, man. Have a good day, Peter. Thanks for stopping by, eh?
Nah, I think Mitch is probably the youngest.
I don't think so. I know Dakota is 15, 16, 16, 17 now, I guess.
Well, I meant that's on now.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Mitch is that young, is he?
25.
Well, I guess you are kind of young then.
Yeah, younger than me. Yep.
Not really that young anymore, though.
I wish I was in my 20s still.
I was 21 again.
Old man's club over there. FS17 pot of time. Do we need to serve up the prune juice? Beavis is asking if we need to serve up the prune juice. I think so. I like prune juice. I don't know about you guys.
I've never had it.
What's prune juice? Is that for old people? Is it?
It's supposed to be, apparently.
Mitch, did you catch that?
Yeah, I'm turning in at the moment, but I'll answer in a sec.
Or
There we go.
And you should recruit some more females.
I don't know. My audience in general is not many females. It's like, in percentage wise, it's like 5% or less.
I mean on the Patreon server.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, the likelihood of getting more women is 5%.
There's not a lot of females that play Farm Simulator, is there?
No.
Yes, that was what I did what?
I have a couple friends who play like what's that game called? Harvest Moon, but that's more like Stardew Valley and stuff like that, but not Farm Sim. Back in the
get
jeez,
your wife to join.
I was just thinking that.
I don't think she can't stand playing for video games for very long times. Yeah, Mitch is done.
Yeah, my wife likes to play The Sims or Bingo on her. I guess it's Facebook or something.
I didn't even think about having bingo on Facebook, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah. What did I miss, Mike? In the
So
snow.
I'm just the oddball out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, Poland.
Think of yourself as unique, not out.
Yeah. Although, when I was a teenager, I did used to be a bit of a tomboy.
Liz, you are very unique though, aren't you? Just be honest.
I used to be a tomboy too, so.
Yeah.
That's true, Mike. Your wife does play. Touche, sir. Yeah, back in the days, they called me Tom. Sarah, no, that's true too.
Yeah, no, when I was a kid, I used to be one of those people that used to like, go out and climb trees and, hang around with the guys, with the boys and, do all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather go and, instead of like sitting at home playing with Barbie dolls
Get dirty.
and stuff. Yeah, I'd rather do that. And like, I remember when my brother, he's like younger than me, and I'd sit on the floor
Christian.
and play train sets and Lego and cars with him when he was only about, 6 or 7.
Alright, here we go here. That should be good to go back and forth there. LOL. Alright, let's go ahead and unload this. So this is, this trailer, you can actually customize it quite a bit, which is kind of neat about it.
One for, like when
Two will never be the same.
teenagers, how they're into, the clothing and makeup and, all that sort of stuff. I was never into that.
Yeah, everyone's a little different, right?
Yeah.
Twitterverse shattered. Alright. Have you guys messed around with the Massey Ferguson pack at all yet?
Yeah, I played it a few hours. It's nice.
How did you use it on an old streams map, eh?
Correct. The season's going good.
And how have you found the seasons mod thus far? Do you find yourself fast forwarding through the seasons a lot, or?
Not yet. I'm just finishing to do my plowing. Only got a couple hours in, so.
Okay. Anybody else got a few more hours of the seasons mod?
I haven't even gone past the first day yet.
I think Norm's doing it. And I think you just said yesterday you just got into autumn.
Yeah, I think Norm's pretty far along.
Yeah, I think so too.
Liz, you're out of here.
Yep, I've got to go and empty.
Anything in particular you want to know about it? Seasons, Ian?
No, I'm just curious how it plays. Some people have been asking questions. Like someone asked me the other day if I could make a video on it, so that's why I'm just curious.
Yeah, it plays nice. It slows down your playing style a lot, though.
That's what I figured. So, like, I imagine some people who have a slower playing style really enjoy it, I suppose.
Yeah, I really like it. I find it hard to play without it. But
Oh, really, eh?
I prefer that style, so it's definitely more realistic, but it's going to take you a lot of time before... I mean, I've put 30 hours into a game before I even got to the first harvest, so...
How many hours?
Almost 30.
Before you got to the first harvest? What did you do on the map, like, while you were getting ready to do the harvest?
Plowing, taking care of animals, cultivating, seeding, fertilizing, literally everything. And I ran the map. I typically run the map at about 5x all the time.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Sosnovka in the winter, it plays great.
What map was it on?
Central Ohio, I think. But I also
Interesting.
had about 5 or 6 different fields. Pretty decent sized fields that I was doing. And I was doing it all by myself, so...
How many days are you doing as a season?
At that time, I was doing 6. Now I'm doing 9.
Like, do the days go by really fast or something? Because, like, in my mind, I could do, like, almost the whole map in, like, one day.
No, I was plowing a field the other day, and it took me, at 5x speed, it probably took me 2.5 hours to plow one field that was, half the size of field 6 on this map.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Norm said he's doing a 12-day season and he's playing at 1x speed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Apparently, Black Fox is saying all of your fields you harvest in late summer, meanwhile plow and cultivate fertilize in the spring. And I think that's it. I thought there was another comment in there, but I missed it. The game with season plays the same without, yeah.
Yeah, I think Norm was saying that you only get 2 cuts of grass in the whole year. One in spring, late spring, and one in summer, I think.
You could still adjust the time speed and
Definitely
place.
makes you plan more for what you're going to need. So I have to plan what I need for hay and for straw and where I'm going to be and how much I'm going to be, or else my animals start dying. So.
Well, they don't die, do they?
No, they die.
Oh, really?
If they
Okay.
don't- If they don't have everything that they need, they'll start dying.
Interesting. Because
And you
I know
can
they changed some of those
obviously
mechanics,
sort of
right?
one thing. Say again.
They changed some of those mechanics with like what is it, withering and like the way things work and that. Because like they changed. I guess obviously the animals die now as opposed to not dying without being fed.
Correct. And your animals only produce during certain times.
In the spring, I guess then.
And only it varies per animal.
That's very
Cows
curious.
produce milk all year round, but they'll produce a lot more milk during, I think, summertime.
Yes, and then your animals can die. Interesting. That's kind of curious then. Mike, I'm surprised. I guess you don't have the same feeling, Mike, as Beavis does when it comes to seasons mod. I know
But
Beavis
you
is kind of like.
What's your equipment for and everything as well with seasons?
Okay,
Yeah, you have
Liz,
to do maintenance on it.
I'll approach that
Liz,
again.
go forward, turn around.
And I have bale store and global
just
storage,
doing
so I have bales and straw at any time. Cares.
Yes, Alex, you have to do maintenance on your vehicles, and your maintenance costs will be less if you keep your vehicles clean.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you think it's a game-changing mod?
It definitely changes the game, that's for sure. Like I said, I find it very hard to play without it now that I've played with it, just because I guess I like the realism, the more realistic factor of time-wise.
Yeah, I was reading a thread on FSUK where one of the devs was talking about that some of the equipment, because Giants uses like really low horsepower, like I think one of the balers or something. Giants uses, or no, the wood chipper. Giants only uses a 5 horsepower engine for the model, even though the thing's really more than that. And because the algorithm that they had was actually driving up the repair costs on that chipper till it was like $1 million.
Wow.
Yes, they got to go. They said there's a couple things they got to go back and tweak.
Oh, hey, Mark. How's it going, buddy? If you want information, go
Does
check out
anyone use
Reese's
the new
page.
Chrome baler yet?
No.
Nope.
It's hard on the frame rates as the old one in 15.
Interesting. So some people consider it a game changer. Yes, it changes the game style, and you actually have to plan and work. Okay, interesting. That's kind of cool. I have to say yes as a game changer. Thanks for the tip there, Mark. I'll have to check that out on Reefy's page there. Because I don't know, I don't know how if it works on servers or not. Do you know if it's multiplayer ready at all?
I do not know.
Seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, the only
They
thing
have
I
people
heard
testing it.
is that on seasons there's some shortcut when you get around midnight you can advance through the night, and that doesn't work in multiplayer, but everything else should work.
Interesting. Can't play it without it now, Mark. Oh wow. Must be really worth checking out. But I know I think everyone has different opinions about it. I know some people are really jazzed about it, and some people are kind of like, I'm just concerned that I
I think
would.
what I really like about it best is probably the management. It makes you actually manage the game. You have to be more of a manager than just you can go at it whenever you want to kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more like farm manager than farm sim, isn't it?
So it makes you actually be a farmer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Both dedicated server and direct connect. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the tip. Multiplayer ready. Excellent. Thanks, Reefy, as well. I wasn't sure. It definitely seems like it's an interesting thing. I don't know what I haven't looked into it that much.
All maps are seasons ready, are they?
But it's more the textures I think that aren't every map's not ready for. But like the actual functionality of seasons will work on any map, as far as I understand.
Yeah, so you're right. It'll work. The only thing, you won't get snow unless someone.
And Reefy has
some of the
is a promo partner to the devs, so he really knows as well.
Trees and stuff may not change color.
We just want to make money and plant, so it's not for you. Ah, okay. It is for 17 what Somod was for 15. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm not sure, Norm. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. I haven't messed around with it much at all. You can load it and try it. If you don't like it, remove the mod, remove entries of seasons, tags, and the... Oh, okay, it's career save one. Okay, gotcha. Curious. Alright, that's that almost done. Let's check that out.
Well, so far Le Mans is doing pretty good. They've got, so far they only had two cars that retired.
That's alright.
There we go. We'll just drop this off because we're here already. And okay, sounds like Seasons Mod's kind of interesting. Or it sounds like it might be worth checking out.
One had engine trouble and one got into a collision, so it really messed up his car.
Soil Mod was an FS13, Norm. Just saying, it was. I've been playing it since January. It's a different game. Haven't played vanilla since.
It messed up his left wheel. It was locked in place, and it
just like Course Book Count FS11. Yeah, it's been on for a long time.
LPM1 LMP car ran into the back of him. He skidded out and hit the rail.
Yeah, it's been around for quite a long time now. So, and with the Seasons Mod, the prices fluctuate depending on what time of year. So it's during harvest time the prices decrease, and during non-harvest times the prices increase, I suppose. I have to say that their devs are some of the most...
I don't think I've noticed any major change.
Interesting. That's kind of curious. I'm surprised that it doesn't change much. And they're very helpful devs, so that's good to know. Mark, you said you had it for quite a long time. Did you have like a beta edition or something before? Or was it available before and I just never noticed it? Which is entirely possible too. Alright.
And also regarding that, it's not like the animals don't produce as much. They just produce what they normally would produce all year round during a specific season and time.
Okay, so it's more like with slurry, for example, it makes it more useful because you won't use it until like the spring, for example, or something.
Correct.
How does that work with the 3 stages of fertilizer then? Does this the same? That just works the same way?
Pretty much. I haven't had any problems with it. What I do is fertilize after I harvest, and then plow that under or cultivate that under, and then put another layer down while I'm seeding, or after I seed, or whenever.
Oh, it was on GitHub. Oh, okay. Thanks, Phoebus.
So it can work the same thing, just you have the time to do it.
Gotcha. I guess we have been playing around about the same time then. Oh, okay, it was on GitHub. Yeah, I just didn't even notice it. Do you think you guys are going to make it all the way to the end of the pass there? I met the devs through Landy and have been testing for them. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm only 55%.
I guess we have been messing around. Okay, cool. Beavis, have you actually tested out the Seasons Mod yet, or have you still refused to do it altogether? Oh yeah, I have tea. That's kind of cold now, but anyways.
Is Alex still with us?
Yeah, he's driving around.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
That makes it sound so final, Liz. Is it Mad Alex still with us?
Yeah, what have I done now, Liz?
No, because you know when people say stuff like that, it just sounds like someone has passed on or something like that. Because like they'll say it in movies often, they'll be like something like
Thanks, Ian.
just the way it sounds like. That's all. Obviously, you're still here, but that's what made me think of it. That's all.
But you're so quiet, and I thought you might have left or something.
Yeah, he's just being quiet. That's all.
No, I'm here. I'm here. If you want me to make a noise, Liz, I will.
All right, so we're gonna be at 70, 80%. I don't know if you guys should be able to make it 70, 80%, another 15%. Should be all right.
Yeah, should be easy.
You go ahead, Alex. You get that next load there. Season's not for me.
I've got a small. Oh, right. Okay. Nice.
That's all good. Go for it. Season's mod is not for me. I'll start fertilizing on the south side of this map, or this field. Or I guess I could just straight seed it, I suppose, too. Let's see here. Why have you...
Ian, what do you want done with all this straw that we're dropping?
That's a good question. Maybe put some on the composter, top up the stores, and then sell the rest, maybe, or just cultivate it into the ground.
Yeah, because I know the store at the pigs at the main farm that's already full of straw.
The BGA and the one at animals, the cows and the sheep, still need straw. I was working on it, but I'm doing something at the BGA right this second.
That's good to know, Reefy.
Okay.
I'll have to keep that in mind, that it works well with the 3 stages. And I guess the plowing, it just doesn't change that aspect of it very much. But the only aspect that changes is when you do it, I suppose. I'll have to try a series out and see what it's like. I still don't like some of the things that Beavis mentioned before. Don't sound very cool,
Yeah,
but
we got about 5 more passes. Maybe 6.
do we need wheat? I don't know. I didn't check. I know Louis said we needed some wheat and barley. Is that still true now?
Oh yeah, we were like completely empty on both.
Okay, I will start some wheat down on the field 1 here then.
Aren't we harvesting barley now?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Big forage takes wheat or barley, and we were out.
Oh, okay.
All right. There we go.
We need corn as well for the pigs.
Yep.
Get this started up here.
Do we have corn planted?
I don't know. I'm not sure if we do actually. We might do. It's not for everyone. When you can turn off, you can't turn off withering.
Oh, okay.
That's a big thing. Oh, it's like soil
I
mod
was
then.
going to say 3 would be a prime cornfield.
Let's see here if we can do this, and it's definitely not for everyone. No, I totally understand. Definitely gonna changes the way you play a little bit. I'm gonna have to check it out for sure at some point, but on this, I don't know. It should be interesting. On a server, it might be interesting to see how that would play out if you can't turn off withering, because I don't know how long the days would be. So it's 12 in-game days, maybe. We'll have to mess around with it.
Another thing Seasons does, Ian, is that it, like the base game, you can fill up your animals for 6 days.
Mhm.
The Seasons, it's going to drop it down to 3 days, so that will give you more to do during that downtime.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Does that vary by season length?
No, I think it's 3 days all 4 different season lengths.
Can you adjust it?
Not in game you can. There may be a way to change it in like the actual XML stuff. I don't know.
Need a Facebook mode for this
I
chat.
think they've left the XML pretty customizable.
Make this season like 6 months in game.
Well, if you do a 12-day season, that'll take you 48 game days to go through a year. So I don't know how far you would want to push it.
Yeah.
I heard that 12 was the hard cap as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
it could be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So I was like, I don't know how that would work out. might be a bit interesting, just because of like the way people play and how often people are on the server and whatnot, and getting things done. I don't know. No comment about not turning off withering. Oh, it doesn't bother me. Like, I on this I have withering turned off just because not everyone's not on all the time. So, but I think my single player thing I haven't turned on. I can't remember, honestly. All right, let's see how this turns. Should be fine. Let's see what's left at the end is what I'm curious about. This is a GPS turn with the big bud. And the owner's name, oh, it's not too bad actually. And the owner's name, I'm sticking with the big bud just because it was hooked up to it already. Normally I would rather use the case quad track or something, but there we go. I feel like these levers should move or something. That would be kind of neat. Oh well. I love you. But Seasons mod does seem interesting. I know some people are really gung-ho for it, and other people have been like, could go either way. But I'll have to try it out at some point and see what it's like and see if it works with my playstyle. I don't know. I'm so used to just harvesting all the time that it would be kind of funny. Make it sound like a huge undertaking, people. Sheesh. Either run it or don't. You can edit your save game and remove all the scenes. Mike, it's a huge undertaking. You really have to consider your options first. You need to file the appropriate TPS reports on it. It's going to be something. Don't need to be a 5-year engineer degree for a single mod. Eesh, I don't know, Mike. I might need to go back to school to figure that one out. No, but Mike's right. If you like the way it runs, run it. If you don't like the way it runs, don't run it. It's as simple as that, really. Same with most things, though, really, right? So, like, there are going to be some things that you really enjoy and other things that you aren't going to enjoy, so... And the documentation is very clear. Okay, good to know. That's always a interesting thing. It's like, here's a question: is the documentation in English? I'm assuming it is. Sometimes it might be translated from German as well.
Hey, Liz.
Yeah.
Hey.
You want to take over for me? I gotta go get some more coffee.
Only in Ontario. Only in Ontario.
No worries.
I'm surprised the West Coasters don't need it too. There, Mike. With all that laid-back living over there. Why did my phone just do that? That's bizarre. Anyhow. Only in Ontario. Actually, recently I was on Instagram. It's easier to run than it was with SoyMod. Is it easier to run than that with SoyMod? Oh, okay, then. I figured it just sounds like it extends out this. It makes it more like makes it a season, and then you have to do stuff in that season. But SoyMod had the pH and all that stuff too. But it doesn't sound like it's really that difficult to run, honestly. I'm just making a bigger deal out of it than I need to, I suppose. Documentation is integrated into the Giants info panel. Oh, okay, is it? Okay, that's neat then. That's not so bad. Alright. Let's see. It's just going to be a little tiny bit there that's missed. Not much, though. All in English. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. I'm not sure that's legal in California. California, yeesh, they do have some pretty... I think California is a state where you can't photograph anybody without their permission. If anybody from California, can they confirm that? Because I believe it's California that's like that. Where if you're photographed without your permission, you can sue the person, I believe. And as far as I understand with the Seasons mod as well, it's like you can only harvest certain things during certain times as well. If memory serves, like poplars can be harvested in the winter, logging can be done in the winter, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about poplars or oilseed radish. I've never planted those with seasons, but you can only harvest when it's ready to be harvested. So it'll look like it's ready to harvest, but it might not actually be ready to harvest according to the map.
Oh, okay. I guess that gives you more of a reason to plant oilseed radish then. You plant it in, because you should be able to plant that after you harvest, right? Should.
I think so.
And then at that point, you can leave it in the winter and then cultivate it under in the spring. That makes it more useful.
Yeah, that's probably a really good idea.
Well, I'm not certain if that's the case, but just thinking out loud, basically. Got to run. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I much appreciate
I'd
it.
say that would be probably is possible. I would have to look at the thing though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it would make more of a sense to have like cover crops than in that context. But I don't think that's that's the intention of oilseed radish. But I don't know if that's going to work that way with that particular mod.
Right.
Getting some of these seeds down here with this big bud. The dirt textures on this isn't too bad. Some tractors have like just a crazy amount of dirt on them. It just seems like it's way too much. But some of them it's not so bad. Hello, David's Gaming. What's up? You heard about that, Judson? Okay, it's not just me then. I wasn't sure. Sometimes those things you're like, did it happen? Did it not? Like, what's going on there? So, what I'll have to do is I'll have to mess around. Good day.
Morning.
How's the development of this map coming? It's coming really well, Big Tony. We're going to get it released soon.
This morning here.
We're only going to get released soon.
Just barely, isn't it?
Not sure. It'll be done when it's done. Yeah, exactly. Yep, had a field in canola. When I loaded seasons, I could not harvest even though I was about to prior. Had to wait until autumn to harvest it, and it did not die. Okay, cool. Yes, it has a fertilizer stage. It's done when it's done. The map is done when it's done. Exactly, yeah.
You guys need me on the server?
There's always stuff to do if you want to hop on.
Copy.
What are you working on, Spud?
I'm mowing some grass and making another batch of silage for the cows.
Nice. Is anybody picking up the grass?
I'm picking up.
At the same time? Do you just, I guess, follow me, I suppose?
Nope. Finished cutting. I'm just collecting now.
There you go, Jason. I'm sure I know there's a forge wagon around there somewhere.
I've got one at the BGA if you want to steal it.
Have you guys tried the Crown Ultima yet?
No, we haven't. We haven't tried it. We can actually try it right now if you'd like. I've been fooling on Chasey Dog's website. Following.
I tried it earlier with the manual, putting in the netting and wrapping. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Roger that. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tested that out yet at all. I know we put it on the server, and I put the Mass Ferguson on the server. Mass Ferguson pack, I should say. And there was one other one I think I was going to put on the server. The John Deere's, the 6 hours ones. You know what? I'm going to check that out real quick. Sorry, this is me talking out loud while trying to talk to the microphone at the same time, I realized. Apologize. So what we're going to do, we're going to check that out real quick.
No problem.
It's a bad habit.
We'd like to hear your voice.
It's because I'm Canadian and I have a funny accent, I understand.
That's like a face palm, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought I had a funny accent.
No, here in Canada, a British accent sounds normal. You have to be somewhere really crazy if you to have a funny accent.
Like America.
Well, Americans do have some interesting accents. So one of the craziest things I find about Americans is, like, depending where you are in the country, it changes a lot. Like, if you're from Boston, if you're from, like, Alabama, if you're from, like, California. I don't know if Californians have a weird accent,
What
but...
about New Jersey? I love the New Jersey
New
accent.
Jersey.
Yeah, there's a lot of regional accents.
Yeah, like, it's really, like, distinct. In Canada, we get, like, East Coast accents, and then you get Quebec French accents, and then you get West Coast, kind of.
And there's the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like with a New Jersey accent, because where I used to live in New Jersey, we had more of a New York City accent than a Jersey accent.
Yeah.
I used to live near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was pretty much right outside of New York City.
Let's do a quick little headland here. I'm going to check that out real quick.
We have quite a lot of different accents as well in the UK. It's quite surprising.
Well, even within London itself, you have, like, various accents, too.
Oh yeah, London itself, yeah, you get your north, you get your south, your east, your west, it's all that.
And people can tell where you're from based on your accent as well, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the crazy thing is, like, within the city they can tell. I'm like, oh, you got that accent. Like, you must be from, like, North London or something. Manchester or whatever.
Very unique.
Okay, what do you want me to do again?
If you want to give Spud a hand in collecting grass there.
Okay, it looks like I'm in a Ford wagon, so...
Huh? Accents? The West Coast? Nah, not likely.
The animal farm is on 14.
It's taking its time to register there. It'll turn eventually, though.
Which animals?
Huh? Big Tony, it's close to final stages with some more testing to be done and possibly adding Seeds mod functionality as well.
There.
Yeah. We'll see about the Seeds mod. It's that's another thing that they're talking about. Alright, there we go.
My bearings.
Get lined up here, and then we'll just hire a worker real quick. And let's check those out, because I have not checked them out yet, and I'm kind of curious. So, what was added in the mod contest? These two, was it these ones? No, not the premium, the 62. So it goes up to 300. Wheel setup, twin wheels, narrow twins. Narrow tires, but doesn't have twins. And design, pillar roof, Starfire. What the heck is that? I don't know, let's try that. 300 horsepower. That was one of the ones that was added. This one we've had for a long time now. That one we've had for a long time. Yeah, I guess that's the only one we added. I thought there was other ones. Yeah, he's just hanging out. Shots fired, geography expert. Hey now. Let's see. Where is the... Here it is.
Norm. Dr. Norm.
Manually auto. No, we're going to auto those. I don't want to fiddle with that. Let's just hop around here real quick. Because Iain can find Manchester on the map. Yeah, no. Not easily, at least. I'm sure I could, but it would take a while. Where are we here? Nope. 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 This'll work. So here's the Krone Ultima. I just picked up the Krone Ultima. It doesn't appear to have any errors when loading, which is a plus. Oh, Starfire's
the one that we can wrap as well on the moon.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this 6220, I think it is. 6230R. It's alright.
Yeah, it's got a pre-chamber on it.
Are you streaming?
Yes. Yes, so forewarning, I am streaming. Yeah. Well, if people popped in midway, they probably didn't hear me say that before.
Yeah, the sunflowers is full of silage, so I sell them.
Yeah, just straight up selling them. That's the twin tires.
Well, the only thing that confused me is that you said you picked up the Krone Ultima. I didn't know you had it in here.
Yeah. Just probably because you already had it downloaded. Starfire, so many things strewn.
Well, what I do is I every Saturday morning I download everything from the server. Oh, nuts. There's no more capacity for barley.
Sell it.
What, at the silo?
Need to have Matt Maybot.
We're probably going to need more.
Go up to the store point, the Glen Grain sales at the eastern end of the map. This is also a store point.
So many things.
Yeah, it's northeast.
Where's Spud? Spud
it's just
is
over by where the animal stockyard is.
We're gonna give this a go. What do you guys think of the interior of this tractor? Yay, nay? I think the one that Timber did was way better. It looks way better. What do you think of the interior? Does it look good? Not as good as it could be.
Do you remember where the
Timber still wins by a long shot. That's what I was gonna do. Why didn't I put that one in here? Or the space made from Spaceballs. Backing everything up. Transformer the tractor into Dum 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 Mega Maid.
Yeah, just use the
Technically, over.
When you drive through the building, not the one on the side.
Dun, dun, dun.
For like what was on Goldcrest.
It looks good on the outside.
Train Depot.
Maybe not as no, not amazing. Not amazing, that's for sure. But I'm gonna try bail a little bit of what you got over there, just with this Chrome Ultima to see how it works. See if any pops up any errors in the server. Just 'cause I'm curious now. Interesting how you can set it up so it auto loads as well. If you pay an extra 30 grand, you can have it so it auto load. "2013 says hello."
It's really slow once it gets full.
Yeah, you probably need a pretty powerful tractor to pull it along. Hey now.
No, it's because of the pre-chamber and the main chamber being full, so it slows you down so you don't overfill real quick.
Well, it just slows you down though. It probably does this. Do you have the better fuel usage in there too? That probably doesn't help.
No better fuel usage.
Okay, so regular, and in that version we had no interiors. LOL. Yeah. Okay. There's the bail going up, and it slows us down to 10, 5. I guess that's.
You said there's storage over here, southeast of 8.
Northeast of 8.
Yeah, you go north. See, there's like a little D shape, or reverse D, or backwards D, or something like that. Okay.
Oh, I see it.
And in what version we yeah. So I don't know, that's the Chrome Ultima. It seems to work well. It seems like you end up going at like, I guess it's faster. Not a crazy amount faster though. Here, Spud, give it a go. It's not terrible. I don't know if it's you end up driving so slow in the end. I don't know if it's any faster in the end. Because I guess you go at 5 clicks while you're loading, and then as you go along. Love the channel you got there, mate. Thanks very much, sir. Yeah, you can just keep driving along and it does its thing. We don't want to get crazy with the bales. I just wanted to test it out real quick.
You can do 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 size bales.
Oh, that's right. You can change the size of them, eh? Do you remember? Spud, if you bring up the information, it should show you what size they are.
And 1.5, I believe, is 6,000 liters.
Is it?
Instead of 1.3, I'll bump it up.
Yeah, bump it up to the biggest one. See what it's like. The interior looks okay. I agree. Timber stuff always looks better. Of course. It slows you down when transfers the material of the pre-chamber to the main chamber. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand why it does. I was just trying to think whether if it was faster or slower or whatnot. This is a 6,000 bale, I guess, or 1.5 meter. Did I miss anything? You missed us testing out the Crone baler. It's not too bad. They must have used the same script that from the Kroon. That's why they were able to do that. I'm guessing at least. And the reason why it was so drastically slow is because the windrow is so huge. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it totally makes sense, Beavis. That's a 13 meter wide windrow going into a bale, so it makes sense. I can't pick it up. The wrap looks pretty good too. Decent texture. Have you ever seen a wrap bale in real life? That's what it looks like, basically. What do you think, Spud?
I like it.
Do you think we'd ever see those in North America at all?
I've never seen it, but I don't care much.
I think they have. I know they have wrappers in North America, but usually it's not like a together like that. Usually it's separate. I don't know. Has anybody ever seen like a baler wrapper combination in North America at all? Any of you guys?
No. I've seen wrapped bales, but I never actually saw how they were doing.
You've never seen them together like that. I've seen I've done it separately. I've watched people like on the in-laws. They do it. They wrap bales, but usually it's like a separate wrapper like they have. All right, let's see here.
someone empty me, please?
I'm on my way back.
Thanks.
I had to go to the other side of the map to unload.
Let's see here. Pallets? No.
Yep.
Square barrels, round bales. Ooh, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Keeping him on his toes.
Let's see. I haven't. Let's test this out real quick. What should be interesting is you switch those up to 1.5 meters bales, eh, Spud?
Yeah, I think the last couple will be.
Alright, this will be interesting to see whether this thing will pick them up or not.
What are you using?
Just the automatic thing.
You have to change it, I think, to that size.
Yeah.
Round bales are the regular 1.3, and then I think you have to up it to collect the 1.5 bales.
Yeah. I doubt it would be viable. The Ultimate is aimed at contractors. No, I agree. Not individual farmers. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's an expensive baler.
Wants more floating trees.
This is good. Finding them now is the whole idea, right?
Sure is. And it seems no matter how many you find, you still find more.
Better start over again, Bob. Take all the trees out.
Hell with it. I'm done with this thing.
Yeah. Alright, that's that. So only 2 bales of that size. Okay. No, I just mean like, cause like, I don't know. But I know contractors are kind of not as prevalent in the United States as they are in like Europe, for example. But I know they're out there. All right, let's see. Let's see if I could just drop these off to the animals right here. I should be able to. Let's see here.
So whereabouts did you go, build Guyver?
Oh, interesting.
Looks like a D shape just east of 8.
Oh, what? So is the silos at the main farm full of
Are the cows good? I guess they're good.
barley?
Affirmative.
Alright, let's see if we can put this in the mixer here. Guys like Olaf would only find a way to break that and moan about it. Probably, Beavis. Alright, let's drop this over here. Oh, that looks like it's full. Drop that over there. Do a little bit of a U-turn here. And let's come over here.
It helps if I turn the machine on before I start taking off.
No, it doesn't help at all.
You're updating this.
You know, a number of times I've done that. I'm sitting in the machine, pressing the gas. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, oh, this machine's not working. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm like, ignition first. Yes.
You pressing the gas? What?
Gas pedal. Yeah, because I have a gas pedal, like the wheels, right?
Accelerator pedal. Oh, I see.
Alright. Let's see what size these ones are. I guess this is going to be 1.4 meter. I don't know how Spud did this. We'll find out in a second here. Are these 1.4? No, they are not. 1 point. How big are these bales? Are they just regular size bales?
Are you gonna make it out fishing today?
I don't know. There's supposed to be thunderstorms today. It looks a little cloudy, but we should be able to do it for a bit, maybe. Oh, there we go. That must have just been the normal size, that's why. Let's see. Are these the normal size ones too? Yes, apparently those ones were. Okay, cool. Well, that's the Krone Ultima. Works well. It's an expensive baler, but I can see why. Because it just wraps and bales at the same time. I still like the Kuhn one a bit better, actually. Just the way it looks. That Krone looks like a monstrosity to me for some reason. Alright, let's go ahead and unload these bales. We'll put them over by the mixer over there, because why not? All right. Go to the left here. There we go. Oh, Spud, I like where you put those filler up points by that storage. That's I'm assuming you did that, or maybe it was Louis.
No, I put those there and realized that getting the seed hawk in there to refill it's not going to be very easy.
Oh, yeah. Now that you've said that, I'm like, oh, that may not be working so well. Adam, how's it going, buddy?
It's good for the fertilizer. We'll leave the fertilizer.
Let's drop these off over here. There we go.
You boys should be able to make it top of the field, shouldn't you?
Pardon me?
Yeah, we'll make it the other end.
Don't submit, sorry.
It's all good. Wasn't sure, so I'd ask. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this off over here. So that works, though. I'm not, that John Deere is kind of, so-so, in my opinion. Doesn't hold a candle to timber, not by a long shot, that's for sure.
Can I dump in there, Spud?
Roger that.
It doesn't, I don't know. It's okay. Not great. Not terrible. Just okay. So, it would have to have a lot. The interior and the exterior would be have to be a lot more polished. Like the exterior looks okay, and then you get closer and you're like, you start pulling it apart. Like some of the parts don't look terrible, but Timbers definitely looks better. Timbers is a 7000 series though. That's not terrible. And then the inside though. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell that. I'm never going to use that again. This is why I do the testing of this kind of stuff. I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, we might use it again, but we can sell that. And then the Retractor, this guy right here, we can sell that as well. Because the in-game tractors still look better. Way, way better. First to score 5 goals wins. New game, Soccer with the UL trailer. Yeah, exactly.
I think I ate too much ice cream.
It happens.
What, you feeling sick?
Get a head rush?
A little bit burpy. When you burp, you got ice cream coming up. A bit gassy.
Alright. Spud's working away on this once again.
That is the brain freeze, though.
Yeah, exactly. Automatic red card. That's a foul. Alright, cool. Let's go back to what we were doing there.
What kind of ice cream did you have?
It was Metropolitan.
What?
It was strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. And then I had,
What's
ice
going
cream,
on here?
chocolate,
Why is we have like a huge...
crunchy. What do you call it? Sauce. It's when it goes hard, it hits the ice cream. So,
Why is that...
Sprinkles.
Ice magic.
That is bizarre.
That's it, Liz.
Look at this.
Yeah, we can get it over here.
What's going on here?
What is
See,
it?
we're not so different, are we, Liz?
No, we're not. Ice magic, it's called. It comes in a bottle.
That's
and
a...
starts off as like a liquid and like just a chocolate sauce, and when you put it,
That's bizarre.
when you put it on something cold like ice cream, it sets rock hard.
And...
Okay.
That's bizarre. Wonder why I was doing that. That is really strange. So that was the one thing we added. The other thing from the contest we added is
But
the...
almost like a shell?
We added the...
Yeah.
I want to go here, and I want to look for...
Don't you guys get it in America?
this right here. So we added this pack. This is the baler.
I don't know. maybe
Small
it's
square
in the
baler,
bottle.
or actually it's a big
Yep.
square baler,
No, we've
but
got
super
it
low
here,
horsepower.
They've got like Reese's peanut butter.
And then the neatest
stuff,
thing it
and
adds,
they've
it adds
got,
these two, which is kind of cool.
Hershey's.
And the really thing that I was most interested in is this guy right here. And that comes with this mower here. Outside of that,
What?
what's the highest horsepower you can get on this thing?
Is it like a cookie?
100?
Candy or
Chocolate block.
3,000?
like a brownie?
Yeah, Hershey's sells all
95,
kinds of different chocolate. Like
95.
chocolate bars and chocolate sauce. baking?
88.
chocolate?
Yeah, it's not meant for big farms, that's for sure.
Yeah, I have Hershey's chocolate. Yummy.
Cookie dough.
There we go. Take this back over here.
I don't know if they're still cookies.
Umbilical cord system. It does look that way, doesn't it, Beavis?
No,
There. It seems to be okay now.
We don't really get cookie dough here in England, but went to America once years ago.
Forgot to unlock the hose? I guess. Jeez.
Double chocolate.
That's
chip.
a lot of pipe, yeah.
Oh, you mean the ice cream?
Let's go ahead and just put it back where we found it.
Oh, okay.
We should be able to fuel this up with
We
this.
get Ben and Jerry's type of thing every year.
Let's just back that up. Unload. There we go. In reality, I don't know if this little Hurleman would be able to have enough weight to stop that from rolling, but it seems to be okay. Let's go check the information over here.
We find that sort of stuff in the
What's the levels like?
food aisle
Waste.
of the supermarket.
40% waste apparently it's got. A little bit, not a lot. Massive Ferguson 88. What, the little MacDon here? Not the MacDon, what am I calling MacDon? No changes though, eh? We have the, on this map I wouldn't use this just because it would just take forever to do things, but it is a nice little system there. Which field has a straw on it? 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a load of straw real quick and top off this composter. Down, Beavis! It's only a Massey, but it's... Alright. Let's come up here. These are the Stevie's hayloft systems. They just hold a lot more, I believe. Bob, what's the big difference between the regular hayloft and Stevie's haylofts?
I think Stevie's have more capacity, and you can put different crops in that you could have put in the regular one.
Okay, I
Or
thought
not
that...
crops, but different, more fill.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's not a force
Yeah,
grid.
I don't know if you guys heard of a guy called Nagce Simulate?
Yep, I know who he is.
Yeah, he did a version of Aircraft as well.
Let's go ahead and get a load of this, and then we'll put it in the composter. I don't know how much the compost is going to need. This is the Warrior Edition. Looks pretty.
All right, I'm just going to let you run for a little bit, and then I'll come pick you up before you get full.
Looks pretty good.
Okay.
Nothing compares to our Sosnovka setup. Sosnovka was a nice map, that's for sure. Actually, what would be interesting is the BGA extension with the Seasons mod. That would be kind of difficult, now that I think about it. More difficult, I should say. Not really difficult, but just more difficult. Because you'd have to prepare your BGA. You have to make sure you have everything in advance for it. That would be interesting. Price is the difference. Yep, that would be kind of cool. Because the BGA, you have to keep it running all year round, but you can only harvest crops in the autumn.
Hey, Ian, have you done Dirt 4 yet?
No, I have not picked that one up. That one I have refrained from buying thus far.
Yeah, the reviews haven't been looking so good on it.
I read a review from Rock Paper Scissors the other day. Rock Paper Shotgun, sorry. And they gave it a pretty good review. But I already have Dirt Rally, and I already have Project Cars, so it's kind of like, why would I go for Dirt 4? Right now, at least. Maybe if it came down in price, I would go for it, but right now, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
funny because I was looking at the prices either right before Dirt Rally came out, or not Dirt 4 came out, or right after, and Dirt Rally was just as expensive.
Yeah, Dirt Rally came on sale at like 75% off not too long ago too.
Oh, okay.
And you could lower the feed rate during the winter. That's true. You could do that.
Yeah, I think I'll pick it up during the summer sale, Rally that is, because I don't have either one, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going with Rally over 4.
Dirt 4 will get you everything, but if you already have Project Cars, then I don't know. Dirt Rally is a fantastic game. Difficult. Like, before I actually understood how to work it a bit better, I think I put like 40 hours into it or something like that. Well, like 30, 20, something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was quite a few hours before I got to a point where I was like, okay, I get how this works now a bit better.
Yeah, I haven't put nearly enough time into that game to understand how those cars work.
Yeah, like if you're willing to put the time into it, you get used to it. Like Balios, that's what basically he said to me. He's like, yeah, once you get used to it, you'll race a lot better. And then that's what happened. And I'm like, okay, I'm not terrible now. But I know Balios has Dirt 4. If you want to ask some questions to him, you can send him a PM or something.
Okay.
Project Cars 2 is on Horizon, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's September-ish. I think they announced that in E3 release date.
Yep, that's September 22nd, and I've already got a pre-order.
Oh, really? Eh? You're that jazzed on getting that one? What's the biggest difference between Project Cars 1 and 2?
Weather dynamics, as far as the track is concerned.
What do you mean?
Water will pool when it rains,
Okay.
so you can actually hydroplane. Yeah. It becomes a lot more dynamic as far as the track racing. As far as instead of just racing the car, now you have to race the track, which is close to as really you can get. Also, you get dirt rally. You get to rally race.
Oh, in Project Cars? Oh, okay.
Project Cars 2, yeah.
And 2, sorry, yeah. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, because of the dynamics of the track, they're going to be having a lot of mud as far as the different parts of the course.
Oh, interesting. Are they going to do more like iRacing style dirt tracks, or are there's going to be like rally dirt, or both?
I'm not too sure. There's not a whole lot of footage, I would say, as far as the rally.
Have they put out any kind of track list yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I know there was a couple of videos on the cars themselves, but as far as the tracks, I'm not too sure.
And
Especially for the rally, I have no idea what. Well, I know they have this one thing to where it's the rally. You can choose an area or a country or something like that, and the computer, you can actually make a rally, kind of like doing the car racing.
Oh, so it's like procedurally generated?
Yes.
Wow.
yeah, that's in Dirt 4, isn't it? Or is Project Cars doing the same thing with procedurally generated courses?
I believe Project Cars is doing the same thing.
Dirt 4 procedurally generates some of the tracks?
Yeah, for dirt for the rally racing at least. I don't know if it does it for all the tracks though.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, some of the tracks are licensed, some, and then they also do procedural. I gotta double check on Project Cars 2 though. I'm not too sure if it does the procedural thing or not.
Man, with a procedurally generated track, there's no way to learn the track.
I think it might be only for the rally side of it, because like that's the one thing with rally racing in real life, they don't know the course that well, because they do like one trial run and then you're like, okay, race time.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's not very much. They don't. It's not like Formula One where they gotta have like a qualifying and a practice and then an actual race. It's like you get one run through of the course and then you're like, you may take your notes as to what the corners are like, and then you're like, okay, go ahead, it's all you now.
Yep, that's why you have a passenger.
No, it's not a passenger. It's a co-driver, right?
Co-driver, yeah.
Or whatever they call it. I don't know the actual name. It's not a passenger though.
Sights driving.
He's not sightseeing, that's for sure. He's calling out. He's calling out your turns and whatnot. And if you don't in Dirt Rally, if you don't pay attention to that, you are so out of luck.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask you, if you used it or not.
Yeah, you have to use a co-driver in Dirt Rally, because unless you know the course on the back of your hand, like you really gotta pay attention.
Where you going, Louis?
And apparently
Straw?
Forza 7 looks really good as well, which I believe is coming to PC this time around.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is. It's confirmed.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw some footage from E3 of Forza 7. It looked really nice.
F1 is boring. Tell Toby Moby that. Toby Moby
I'm a
loves
little
his...
skeptical though.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Project Cars 1 was really... I liked it. I like it because it has some really nice tracks and cars in it. And I've got all the DLC for it as well. And... but Project Cars 2 I haven't looked at all. I hope I hope the AI is a little less like run you over type.
Yeah. Well, Project Cars was built for the PC. With Forza, it's always been on a console.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little worried on how they're going to approach the console and PC separation.
Alright, let's sell that. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a
At least in
game
NASCAR,
made
car
for
stuff
the
happens.
PC and possibly port it over to console than the other way around.
Oh, that's good. I guess that sold everything. Cool. I wasn't sure if we're gonna
So
have
are they going to bring Forza to PC?
Formula
My
FM7.
son will be over the moon.
It's coming to PC with Porsche. Yeah, that's the cool thing. That's what you were saying the
I've
other day.
never played Forza. I've never played an Xbox.
Oh, I've
No,
played an
never played it
Xbox.
either. Just look, the footage looked pretty nice.
We had Forza when we had the Xbox.
I wonder if you could. No,
Not Xbox One, the other Xbox.
you probably could do that.
And the son used
Project
to
Cars.
play
I
it
play
all the
Operation
time.
Lego.
And
Well,
then,
Lego's pretty good. The Lego games
the
are pretty good. I have to
Xbox
admit that too.
The games and stuff. And and he wanted it. He wished he could play Forza on the PC, but Forza.
How's this guy doing?
On PC.
Oh, he missed a huge chunk over there. Alright, let's go over here and just do this headland for this
I
guy.
haven't really been keeping up on the Assetto Corsa either. I know that they've been releasing DLC, but I don't know if they have any plans to release an Assetto Corsa 2 or if they're going to start a different game.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's go ahead and just do this little headland over here so he doesn't miss so much here. The Xbox.
I wish they'd come
Is-
out with some American tracks.
Yeah.
For what?
Assetto Corsa 2. Or, I mean, Assetto Corsa.
They don't have Laguna Seca?
They might have a Laguna Seca, but I want Watkins Glen.
Ooh, that's a nice track too.
Also, Forza has a steering wheel
That's one of the
support
reasons
for
I keep
Xbox.
going
Ah.
for Project Cars is because they've got a pretty decent Watkins Glen.
Yeah, they got a good collection of everything. They got Nuremberg. They got. I think Nuremberg's part of the DLC though, and they got some other nice ones in there too.
I love Nuremberg and Circuit de la Sarthe.
I think there's the Nuremberg full circuit is really difficult. The ones that's well, I forget which one it's called though, or maybe it's not Nuremberg. It's something else.
Nordschleife.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. That's really difficult.
Yeah, when you combine both of them, it's murder.
Yeah, I think I tried that once. It was like we did it once with like GT1 cars, and I'm like, nope, not happening. It's like there's a turn like every 30 seconds, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, because you're basically adding two completely different style of tracks into one, and it takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah, exactly. I think
How
one of my
many turns is a Nordschleife? I can't even remember.
oh, it's terrible.
20-something another turns.
I just liked how Project Cars had like a variety of everything. So if you want to do some F1, you could do some F1. If you wanted to do some like NASCAR, you could do a little bit of NASCAR as well. All right, Judson, have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by, eh? I hope your day.
Oh, they eventually added NASCAR to Project Cars. I haven't played it in a long time.
Yeah, well, I think it's a part of the DLC. It's like a Ford Fusion stock car you can get.
Okay.
Good luck, indeed. Mike, have you done any fishing out west over there for trout?
So when is Forza coming to PC?
Happy fishing. Just stay with the English names so you can't pronounce. Shh, Beavis.
Don't know. Oh, I think Forza's releasing in October or November.
Let's
but I
do
don't know if
this
it's
right
coming
here.
to PC right away, or if it's going to be an exclusive on console for a little while.
I don't know what you're talking about, Beavis. I can totally pronounce German names.
Sorry, buddy.
But I'm pretty sure it's coming out before the new Xbox.
Are they bringing out another Xbox?
Of course.
Yeah.
There's always another Xbox and there's always another PS3. Just like there's like a new rendition. As soon as like there's a GTX 1080 Ti, there's a GTX 1090. No, it's always the case.
Yeah, you can never stay ahead for long.
No, exactly. You can get the most up-to-date stuff, a computer right now, and then within like a month there'll be something new out.
Not even that. Once you buy it, get it installed, it's already obsolete.
Mm-hmm. Fishing, that is. Cleaning out gear. Nice. Gonna go trout fishing, Mike, or something
Car,
else?
As soon as you get in it, start driving, it starts depreciating.
Yeah, you drive off the lot. Game over.
Xbox One X, like, sterling, it's about 450 quid.
All right.
Yeah, but you basically got a GTX 1070 level of card in there, which goes for what?
If I catch some fish, I'll try to send you some pics. Cool, Judson. Thanks, man. Yeah,
I think
if
it's
you
actually an
drop me
AMD
on Twitter, that'd be cool.
Performance-wise, it's comparable to a GTX 1070. I heard.
Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of new video cards out there now that they've got the new. I think it's the archetype. I think it's the architecture. Sorry, they changed recently. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think AMD's new architecture's out yet, but it's
For the racing experts here, Nuremberg North Loop. Just for reference sake, for the racing people, it's Nuremberg North Loop is Nuremberg, how you're supposed to say it, 73 turns, 20,832 kilometers apparently, or that's 20.832 kilometers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 20.8 sounds about right.
20,000 doesn't. I was like, wait a minute, 20,000. That doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness! Fix your alarms. If you guys can hear that. I'll turn my mic off for a quick sec here. Oh no, it's good. We're good. I was gonna say, I'm like, no! Alright, let's finish up this side of the field here. And, did they finish the field already? You guys finished field 1 already? Nice.
Just did.
Sweet.
On to field 8.
I'm just gonna finish up planting this little south corner here. Southwest corner, and then I'll put them back on a hard worker there. That's pretty cool, though. You got project cars not too long ago, didn't you, Beavis?
Was that your car horn going off, Ian?
Pardon me?
Was that your car alarm going off?
No, I don't own a car.
I don't hear it.
It was in the background there.
I wondered, because I had a car horn, and I wondered, where's that coming from?
No, it's definitely in the parking lot around my house. I can't get away from them. That or the fire alarms, they're always there. Someone stole the MAN truck and the trailer.
I'm finally on my way back, Liz.
Okay. I'm on
Someone stole, yeah.
Yeah, I've just.
Beavis or Mike, have you guys tried
Be there in
the
about 2
hook lift? I already call it.
Any issues with tipping at that store point?
Yeah, I think it's called the HVAC. It was not
for
chained
me,
down.
Not with this truck.
Which one do you got? The double trailer? Or?
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you haven't tried the hook.
No, I got the double
HVAC.
trailer, and I saw the tall one earlier.
Anti-runner one?
Alex had it, and he didn't seem like he had any trouble at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm using it now, no problem.
All right, let us finish off this little section here. So,
Yeah,
I raced it on my buddy's rig. Oh, I thought you had project cars for some reason. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember talking about that now.
I've just got
In my mind, you had project cars. I don't know why.
tasks left to do, and then field 3.
Brave Dave, what's up, buddy? How you doing today?
Finish with the harvesting.
I hope you're having a lovely Saturday morning.
Field 8 now, yeah?
Let's get going here.
Cool.
This has to be my favorite thing in the Big Bud. The cedar is just magnificent. That's the one I'm thinking of. MAN. Yeah. I don't know why it's HVAC, but I'm not sure what HVAC stands for, but it makes me think of something else. Not the IT runner related stuff, but we have had that for a while now for the land leader. Land. What?
Mick, do you going up and down or doing headers?
I was just gonna go up and down.
There we go. Apparently the car alarm decided to go off
Anyone see
again.
any games at E3 that they're looking forward to? I think that new Wolfenstein might be pretty good.
No, I didn't see anything that really caught my.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
I haven't played a
I didn't see
Wolfenstein in a
that.
long time.
Yeah, I bought the last one they made, like the last new one they made a year or two ago, and I still haven't gotten around to playing
New
it.
World Order?
Yeah, I haven't played that yet.
I have
It's pretty
so
good. I like it.
I have so many
I mean,
games
I
in my.
love the original one. So The original one and the one they made about 10
Land EA.
just never got around to playing.
I must have read it too quickly. I think it said Land
The
EA.
one that they're coming out with now takes place right
Trolled by the car alarms, pretty much. Yeah, enunciate. Yeah. No, I think I just have too many games right now. I've bought a couple Humble Bundles, and there's so many games in those Humble Bundles I've never even touched.
I know how you feel.
Call of Duty World War II is coming out. Don't remember.
Are there Call of Duty's going back to World War now? Okay.
Yeah, again.
Ian the Time Girl living in the ghetto with car alarms go off every 5 seconds. Hey man, I can't control that stuff. There's actually quite a few indie games that I've picked up from Humble Bundles I really want to play around with a bit more. There's one I think I called Invisible Ink, which is kind of like XCOM, apparently. And actually XCOM is in a Humble Bundle right now, as well as Robocraft and Verdun, I think. I think it's the E3 bundle.
What is it on Steam?
Oh, no, on Humble Bundle.
Oh. I don't think I've had that. I've never heard of it.
Go to humblebundle.com. It's basically you get a bundle of games for a small price, basically. Thank you.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, and the more you contribute, the more games unlock.
What do I use to record? I use Morellis Action primarily.
Are they new games or are they old games?
Older games. Well, they can be newer ones too. It just depends. Like right now, in one of the bundles, you can get Robocraft, which has been out for a while.
Turn.
Verdun, which has been out for a while. One of the other bundles they have is they have like indie game ones. They have like book bundles. They have audiobook bundles sometimes. It just depends what you're looking for. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see. No. Yeah, for example, the E3 ticket bundle right now has got Spellforce, it's got Hawken, it's got Gems of War. What the heck is that?
Sorry, Louis.
Rock of Ages. It's got Verdun, Tyranny.
There's a new game coming out in early 2018 called Gravel, which is using the Unreal Engine 4. It's really good.
I posted it in the chat.
Thank you.
Verdun is a really good first of all. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Norm. I haven't checked it out. XCOM can be tough. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Like I've never really checked it out. Lance, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, I missed that before. I'm doing well, sir. How about yourself? I thought about Verdun, but it's the only game I really want to check out in the bundle. And it's like $15 for that, and I'm like, yeah.
It'll take you forever to fill up those.
But it's got XCOM and it's got Robocraft, which is one of the ones I noticed before. I'm watching this from the tractor. Nice.
Yeah, a lot shorter passes.
Let's go ahead and just hire a worker here, if I haven't already.
You can do 4 turns or
There we go.
one load, can't you?
He should be good now to go.
About that.
Excellent. And that is currently being planted in wheat, because we need some more wheat. Sweet. Alright, what else? Are they still...
On another screen, so if you need
I don't know if they're
give me a shout.
collecting grass still on that. We'll just hop over. And... No. I'm watching this from the North Pole. No, that's not what you said, Beavis. I know. Let's see. Can we... Is there any more milk that we can collect here?
Need for Speed. New Need for Speed's coming out if anyone plays that.
No. I'm doing well, Lance.
After Test Drive Unlimited 2, I quit playing Need for Speed.
Oh, that's not even full yet. Okay.
Have you all heard about this game coming out maybe sometime this year or next called Kettle and Crops? Maybe.
Heard something about it.
I've actually got the tech demo and haven't bothered with it yet.
I thought it's not going to be released until 2020.
I think there's a little bit of sarcasm there. I'm in John Deere 4020. Nice. Good tractor. It's a good old tractor there.
Yeah, if you ever
awesome.
want to set Beavis off, just mention that.
Hashtag triggered.
Over triggered.
Actually, I hear Cattle and Crops is going to be the best farming game that's going to come out ever.
That's a rumor.
It's gonna just swamp Farm Sim so much. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, like, it may do a great job once it's out. It may not. We have no idea. But until it comes out, Farm Sim's still the king.
Yep. I saw somebody playing the demo on YouTube. It looked pretty interesting, but the first thing I thought of when he was going through the plowed area was a cross between Farm Simulator and Spin Tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the deformable terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they're kind of going
Straw. That's good. This is probably full then.
I'm
Definitely
curious
is.
about there's a game called Pure Farming 2017 or something that's supposed to come out. Looks kind of interesting. I don't know how well that'll be.
Is that anything like Farm Expert?
A lot released on that one.
Let's grab this
Yeah,
guy
I've
here.
only seen little snippets here and there, and it looked interesting. Kind of between Farm Sim
Silly gamers.
and Kettle and Crops, or what Kettle and Crops is supposed to be anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. So far, I don't know. I think Farm Sim's definitely making some good strides with mods, of course, not like base game. But it'll be interesting to see what Farm Sim tries to include in the next rendition of the game. Because
If nothing else, I hope that Cattle and Crops is at least successful enough that it pushes the Giants guys to do more.
yeah, we'll see. More like my kids
Well, I
will
like the
or
fact
might
that
see it then.
With SCS software and the truck driving stuff, they push themselves. There's no one out there pushing them. And they're constantly updating and wanting to push the envelope of their game. With Giants, it just seems like
They don't have to.
They're
They're
the same.
They just tweak it. They don't improve it like
Yeah.
by strides.
I
And it's
think
just
Giants
different
is
companies, though, right?
Overly reliant on the mod community.
Yeah, I would say that's true. Like,
But
SCS takes like some of the mod ideas and then like makes them part of the game and makes it amazing. Like the Heavy Haul DLC, they had Heavy Haul stuff before in SCS and ATS, but it wasn't nearly as well polished and nice.
Yeah, I like SCS because SCS
What on earth was
supports
that?
the mod community. They help them out. They encourage them, but they still say, hey, we're going to develop our game and we're going to push our game. Where Giants is kind of like, yeah, well, we want you to help us sell games.
What on earth is that? I didn't even notice that did that.
And I think Giants' biggest not downfall, but their biggest hurdle is to get over their engine, because their engine is their lowest denominator right now.
Yeah, but they don't want to upgrade to a different engine because it's like a whole. That means they need to start from square one again, right?
Oh yeah, that's a whole new research and development team.
Yeah, just look how long it's taken Train Sim to move over to a new engine. They were talking about that for 10 years before they finally.
And CSX is a cool game, but I think it's better now than it was when it released. But I haven't checked that out since it. I checked it out a few times, once or twice after it released, and they were still updating the engine. But I haven't checked it out.
That was on sale.
What's that, sorry?
CSX was just on sale.
Yep, it's on sale right now this weekend.
Oh, is it?
All Dovetail stuff is on sale.
Bitch, where's the other combine?
I don't know. Check out this trailer.
The
Watch these little things right here. I never noticed this before.
So
I don't know
they should
why.
have popped him off or something, maybe.
Why? Oh, I understand why they do it now,
It's
but
at the other end of the field. You probably unloaded it. His pipes out.
Yeah, no, I'm going down.
I never noticed this. But check out. There's a little crossbars right here. They turn out.
Yay.
See that? Oh, it should reset, I suppose.
Always
Then.
rely on you, can't we, Liz?
You know that like the horses and stuff in Minecraft was actually used to be a mod, but Mojang decided.
If Giant goes to a different engine,
basically, like,
cue the people. Yeah, of
modder
course.
And Mojang worked together for that project.
That's always going to be
I remember
something.
that.
I wish they would do more collaborations like that with.
Does FS17 really look that bad? It's
incorporate-
terrible. No, actually, they've done a great job.
Well, wasn't
Has been on the
Forestry
same
a
engine
mod
for
in-
years as well. But they've done, yeah, of course. And like, if they've been on the same engine for years, like if games have been on the same engine for years, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Like if it's a good engine and a good solid engine, that's fine. Like SCS apparently, BIOS is saying they've been on the same engine for years as well, but you don't notice it because they've really done such a great job with the engine. Whereas sometimes you notice some of the limitations in engines. Not always, sometimes.
Well, you have to consider that SCS's engine is very pliable. They've made it to such a point to where it's got a certain level of future proof, where Giant's engine is really reached its max.
Yeah, I guess so. But apparently, this is what Beavis is mentioning. He said Giants was complacent in the past, but they've really worked on a lot of stuff in FS 17, which is definitely true. Definitely worked on a lot of stuff in 17.
Mitch, do you GPS?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think they're finally starting to push themselves a bit.
Yeah.
I'll copy your thing when you come back. Oh, you might just come back in now.
Yeah, he's coming back in. Would you guys recommend ETS or ATS? Someone's asking in the comments.
For me, ATS.
ATS?
I mean, I think it depends on if what you want is content, ETS too. But as an American, I'd just rather drive American trucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be dependent upon what kind of roads you want to drive in.
Definitely.
Because there's a huge difference between the roads in Europe than there is in the ATS, and there's the differences are very unique.
That's true.
Yeah, I like ETS is definitely more picturesque at this point in time. ATS is kind of like long haul type driving, more deserty.
True, but there's loads of mods for both.
Yep, I have the Coast to Coast and the Canada mod for ATS, and it opens up the map a lot, but you're still kind of seeing the same thing still.
Yeah, I just wish ATS would, instead of going west, they'd go north, because I think the landscape would change quite a bit if you start getting up into Washington and Oregon.
Yeah, and they went to New Mexico on purpose though, because they don't have to recreate a whole bunch of things like that, things for that. I don't know.
Do they have anything east?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's actually maxed out or not. But
No.
Who knows? Who knows?
ATS, do they have anything east?
Maybe it would help
Mexico,
reading the
like
question.
East Coast stuff?
There's some mods that do, but not
Possibly.
SCS.
Possibly.
Ah, gotcha.
Cue the facepalm, please. Facepalm. Ooh.
Do you guys need a hand with harvesting Field 8?
He does have ETS, and he asked, "Oh, really?" You definitely have missed that. Then you're right, Beavis. I did not miss that question. Facepalm went
We're
up.
doing sunflowers, so if you got a hitter for sunflowers, sure.
I think the other
He
big
does have
difference
ETS and asked,
between SCS
ATS
and
is
Giants
worth it, yeah. I think so.
SCS seems a lot more willing to listen
Facepalm
to
indeed.
customer feedback, because I was really surprised when they came back and said, you know what, you guys were right about rescaling ATS. We're just going to stop what we're doing and rescale it.
Yeah, and SCS is good for that kind of stuff.
If you want to start the truck then.
But I totally missed that question. You guys are right. I don't know.
Now, I heard that Giants, though, is pretty willing to listen to the German
Yep,
community.
they're making headway. They're doing a better job now. They're adding some stuff that should have been added before, and I don't know. 17 is a definite improvement over 15, like in terms of graphics and like some of the little minor tweaks that they've done. That's really great. I still miss Soil Mod a little bit, but apparently Seasons Mod is kind of like the Soil Mod I'm missing.
I think Decker's still working on Soil Mod.
Well, he may not be now because of Seasons Mod. Who knows, right? I don't know. Maybe he'll make it work in conjunction with, which would be kind of neat. But at this point,
Yeah,
like, how long has 17 been out
that's
for? Like a year now?
Well, it came out in October.
So I guess not quite a year. I guess I'm getting ahead of myself here.
8, almost 9 months.
Okay, maybe
Wise when you're having fun.
the facepalm was to the comment of the Giants
Decker's
engine.
got a thread, or I don't know when the last time he posted it. There's a thread on FSUK. I'll go back and see. I always kind of thought he had still intended to release it even after he heard about Seasons.
Yeah, I think his intention was to release it, but I just don't know if he's still working on it. The facepalm was to the Giants engine. Ah, okay, gotcha.
This is Gabber. I'm taking off. I'm going to take my kid out to lunch.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Have a good one.
Later.
Thank you.
Later, Gabber.
See you later.
See you later.
Anyone got a tutorial on how to convert FS? No. It's not easy. It's not always the same either. You can figure it out
So,
though.
Alex, are you gonna drive the harvest?
And it's easy to say they need this, but it has to come a long way since 09.
That's mine.
Agreed, Mike. It has come a long way since FS09. Many improvements, that's for sure.
Mitch is driving it.
What combine are you wanting me to drive, Les?
Giants listens to all parts of the community. They have reasonable input. They've had their forums and their Discord, and of course, they're not going to listen to every MacBook out there. Of course.
Trailer, with the truck in field
Of
A.
course.
And before Mitch's name popped up, I just saw above the harvester, I just saw the harvester like driving by itself, and I thought it was on higher help.
It's called Magic, Les.
Magic. Do you believe in magic? There's a Marineland song about that, isn't there?
I don't believe in magic.
That must have been a North American commercial, though. Just because you know how to write 4 lines of level code, push some objects around, doesn't mean you jam them against your feet. And that's true. It's true. It has to be, you know, it has to be within reason and make sense and all that jazz. So I don't know.
Pick up straw.
All right.
What?
Let's go over here. We're just.
What we do, 13 or 15?
There we go. Let's just pop that over there. Whoop. But it's true, Beavis and Mike. They've come a long way, and they're not going to listen to everybody. They can only do so many things, so. They can only do so many things. So, anyhow. Anyways, folks, I think that'll be a bit for me for today, folks. If you have any ideas about Seasons Mod, you want to leave them in the comments below, by all means, do so. My name's Iain Robson. We stream every Saturday morning at Eastern. We stream every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys later.